So broken beaks on the right, black widows on the left. They co-parent, co-mother these little chicks. And they're sisters. Broken beak and black widow are sisters. And broken beak's right full of it. And the reason her beak's broken is last summer when she had her babies, she got into a scuffle because a hen got within 20 feet of her babies and she ended up breaking her bill, which is growing back nicely. These are Aseel hens. I call this the metallic black line. And currently I have both of these hens in with their year-old son. His mother and his aunt residing here along with the new tiny little babies. I've got him and his brother. I got him brother in with another black metallic Aseel hen. So he's the son of Broken Beak. He's beautiful. Not super big. Got nice coloration, that nice metallic black coloration. He's very vigorous, energetic, quick. Not aggressive towards people at all. And really good to the baby chicks. That's a perfect example of line breeding, or also called inbreeding. Although inbreeding to me has more broader meaning. Like if you were to breed brother to sister, I would consider that inbreeding. I don't breed any closer than mother to son and father to daughter, or father to granddaughter. I don't do sibling crosses. The reason being is, if you think about it, each parent gives up 50% of its DNA, its genetic makeup, to its offspring, to the F1 generation. They're half material from their mother and half material from their father. The siblings may or may not share the exact same set of genes. They may have gotten them, but the point being is that the siblings all share the same parent stock. So if you're breeding the siblings together, you're mixing a gene pool which in theory could be 100% the same. Especially if you had, well, take for example an extreme example, which is extremely rare in chickens, to have identical twins. Fact is, I'm not even sure if you can have identical twins with chickens, because identical twins in mammals is one egg fertilized by one sperm, so it has a certain genetic makeup, and then the zygote splits, right? The fertilized egg then splits into two separate entities. So it, in effect, clones itself. It's clone. Identical twins are clones. Fraternal twins, on the other hand, are two eggs get ovulated and two eggs get fertilized by separate sperm. So fraternal twins are no different than just normal brothers and sisters, other than the fact that they share the same birth date. Now, getting back to our chicken example, if you're breeding siblings together, you're basically mixing 100%, or you could, not always, because like I said, you're not really sure what genetic soup, what mix the father and the mother both donated to the sibling. But you can be assured that sibling crosses share more genes than, say, a hen to her son or a rooster to his daughter. When you do a hen to her son, at best, she's only sharing 50% of her genetic makeup with her son, right? Because that's what she donated to when, in her egg, she had 50% of the amount of genes needed. The father supplied the other 50%. So when you mix it to the son, you're only magnifying the hen lineage, right? You're double stacking the hen DNA. And this is good because this allows you to select attributes and traits that you want to magnify, that you want to duplicate in the hen, and to minimize maybe she's got her legs aren't to your liking, or maybe her bill isn't perfect, the feathers aren't as tight as you'd like, and maybe you can pick that up from the father side that she's not related to, that came from her son. The danger when breeding siblings, I was kind of surprised to see people do breed siblings. It's a quick way to make a line of traits that you see in the siblings, but it's also a quick way to magnify negative attributes. And they're more likely to get sick. They might not be as vigorous, might not grow as fast. There could be hidden traits that could be paired. So you might be picking for a certain trait, like a certain color of birds, say, and coupled with that, on that same Loki, or allele, I guess it's one or the other, allele, I guess, could be hidden traits that you don't want, right? There could be a reduced resistance to disease that could be coupled with that feather color, and you could inadvertently, and man, you start breeding siblings together, you're gonna magnify those traits really quick. You can get away with it if you've got really strong stock that's been heavily selected against negative attributes. You've got a really pure stock that's super vigorous, super strong. But generally, I like to try to keep some diversity. Even when you do line breeding or inbreeding, it is the kind of standard protocol is to do, say, 4 generations of that, and then you back cross. You cross back over to another pen, another line of birds. Either, for me, I tend to go back to the rooster, unless you were trying to like duplicate, duplicate solely the hen line. I usually pair a couple birds together, and I want to get a line of bird. I want to get attributes that both of them have, so I'll breed each side. So I'll breed the hen side to try to strengthen the attributes that are weak in the hen line, and then on the rooster side I'll try to strengthen the attributes that were weak on the rooster line. And then after, say, 4 generations, you would cross the hen line back to the rooster line, and hopefully you'd have a better bird. You'd have improved the attributes that you're looking for. Now, with the white Aseels that I'm working with, I've got Ghost, who is pretty much pure white. And I avoided breeding her back to her brother. So I could have bred her back to her brother and most likely got, white birds, but they would have been a sibling cross. So what I did instead was I crossed her to Eric the Red, who was not related, or at least not closely related. And then I have taken one of the siblings, one of her stags, her sons, and I put her in with her son, which will be heterozygous for the recessive white coloration traits that I'm looking to magnify, to duplicate. And so next year when I start, or in just a few months in February, when I hatch out some of her eggs, statistically 50% of them should be white. They'll have both of the recessive traits. They'll have gotten the recessive white trait phenotype from the dad and the recessive white trait from the mother, because the mother, of course, is homozygous for that trait. That's all she can produce is white, right? If you pair her with a white bird, you'll get white birds. This allowed me to get that white coloration, but avoid sibling crosses. So it takes an extra year. It takes a little bit of extra work, right? But it's worth it because you're maintaining your genetic diversity, the health and vigor of your birds. You're not sacrificing that to make a shortcut to duplicate something quickly, with the side effect of also duplicating perhaps known and unknown negative attributes that you don't want in your flock. Yeah, this is my morning. These are some more mutants. Actually, that's thing one right there. That's one of the original mutants. This one over here is Cinderella. And Pigeon is an interesting mix. She was crossed, I crossed a Aseel rooster over to a frizzled naked neck silky fluffy pants, and we got this. We got Pigeon. We also got these other birds. These other two naked necks over here are also half Aseel. And then the babies were crossed with all the frizzles there came from Fluffy Pants and El Mundo, Lady K's bird, Lady K's rooster. And they hatched out a bunch of these feather-footed, pedicdactyl, naked necks. Some of them are frizzled. We got one mini-me. I don't know where it's at right now. I don't see it in there. Where's the white one? Fluffy Pants. Naked neck, frizzled showgirl. Not the brightest bulb in the package, let me tell you. That guy right there came out of the stag pen. I really need to get a name for the stag. But look at those legs. Nice long neck, nice legs. This one came out of Spectrum's pen. It's a blue Creo, I guess. The guy on the right there came out of Casper's pen. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be a cull because his tail isn't coming in. He's lacking the tail that I want. And that guy came from the mutant pen. That rooster, that stag. And so there's Casper and her son. This is another one that hatched out of the mutant pen. And these currently are the guys that are yard birds. I got to try to catch them. They've been roosting in the trees at night. And that rooster right there is shaping up to be a really beautiful bird. His mother is Ghost, and his father is Eric the Red. And currently, I don't have a pen to put him in, but man, I got to get him in a pen because him and Eric the Red got into it. He's healed now, but he got beat up pretty bad. Eric the Red was in the pen, but that's the problem right now. Is these roosters are starting to mature, and they have access to the pens. They can get up to the cage. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this guy. And I think I'm probably going to keep this guy for a little while. Probably not permanently. I'm probably just going to see what he grows out to be. He's really pretty. He's got a nice tail coming in. That's a really pretty hen too. That mahogany color's nice. There's Spectrum's pen. I hear a lot of chirping going on down here. Yeah, they want food. Wow, that hen's really beautiful too. Look at her. Wow. It's got that caramel and cream toffee color. Nice tight feathering. Beautiful tail feather. I love it when the hens have that dark coloration around their neck. I like that pattern. prefer the lighter ones. Look, she's got white shanks, white toenails. Although, unfortunately, her bill, maybe her bill will lighten up. That's a really pretty mutant right there. Little rooster. Super tame little bugger. I gotta rehome him. Free, anybody that wants him. Beautiful. Beautiful little naked neck rooster. The interesting thing about the mutants this year is that El Mundo is, I believe, half Easter egger. So the new pullets will be 1/4 Easter egger, potentially giving them tinted eggs. We'll find out pretty darn soon. Some from this first batch are probably ready to lay right now. Yeah, that's a nice rooster right there. Nice stag. Look at the iridescence on that hen. Wow. She's a looker. Dark. Got like a dark comb. I've got a line, occasionally with my metallic black Aseels, I'll get really dark faces. And that beautiful girl right there is Snowflake. 1/4 Easter egger. I'm hoping she's going to lay a colored egg. That would be perfect. Look how pretty she is. Oh my gosh. Pristine. Prettiest bird probably I've hatched out this year out of 150 or so birds we hatched. There's her counterpart in black. Really pretty hen. But I do not plan on keeping her. It's kind of Lady K's experiment, these little mutants. That stag right there has got mostly silky feathering. And then the pretty girl next to him is Snow White. You guys want to come out? Yeah, Snow White's really pretty. I like her. And this guy, Avalanche, he got a name early on because he's very distinctive. And I got to check his toe punch, but I think he came out of the stag pen. And I'm thinking of switching him out with the stag that I got, the no-name stag that I got in there, and putting him in with those birds. Because one of those birds will be his mother, which should give me 50% of the time a bird that looks like him. I like his coloring. I like his beak color, shank color. He's got good legs, but I am not really happy with his feathering. I like to see tighter feathering. His feathering's kind of a little on the ragged side for me. So what I need to do is to duplicate him, right? Cross him back to his mother, and then go looking for some birds. I've got some hens that have got really nice tight feathering. Cross this color back to them to get a bird that looks like this but has better, tighter feathering. So, you know, that'd be what, like 3-year 3-year project to accomplish. He's got a good size to him. I think he's gonna be, probably, I'm guessing when he's mature, will probably be an 8-pound bird, something like that. And that blue hen came out of Casper's pen. And they had some white, I know some of these, there's 2 of these blue hens. I know they're carrying the ability to throw white. And then we got that nice little caramel pullet. She's pretty. White shanks, white bill. These guys are like, feed me, Dad. Where's the food? Wow, he is really coming. His feathers are coming. His tail feathers are coming in really nice. Yeah, he's a nice bird. Got a lot of spirit, a lot of spunk. Super smart. He's really good. I had him in the pen, the 10 by 10 pen. He escaped from me, and he escaped from Lady K. Very, very smart boy. Very smart bird. I like him. Alright, I'm gonna give these guys some food. We got some baby chicks here. I don't know where the mother went to. You get out of here. Get. Let's see how she's going to get them out of there. Oh, no, they're just going to fly down. Look at that.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
show you what this guy does when he's hungry. All the pullets in here are 75% metallic black Aseel, 25% Belgium giant liege fighter. And this rooster, this guy right here, who last time I weighed him he was I think 10 pounds. Is 50-50 cross, half liege and half metallic black Aseel. His neck feathers are currently molting, and he lost his tail feathers because they're molting. But he's an awesome bird, super smart, nice personality, very vigorous, energetic. Thanks, buddy. All right, we'll give him some food. Ow! All right, I know you want food. All right, everybody in here, come on. No, there's no food in there, you nut. The pullets are beautiful. They have nice tight feathering, very interesting, like pastel colors. Kind of dark, cloudy, smoky pastels. And two of them are pretty much metallic black. They've got the green and purple iridescence, metallic iridescence that I like to see in my plumage. Yeah, they're nice birds, pretty birds. Look at that pullet. Yes, you're beautiful. All you guys are. This guy, all three of these are 25% cross, 75% black Aseel, 25 Belgian Giant. They were hatched out February, March of this year. At least one of those hens, maybe both of them. I think one hen has really dark, I think it's this one. Yeah, look how dark her face is. She has a dark face compared to the other pullet. I love that dark face. But I don't think I'm keeping this stag. He's a beautiful stag. But I don't have the room for him. I don't need him. So this stag was mothered by Ghost, and his father was Eric the Red. All of Eric's sons had a similar kind of appearance, mostly this Creo coloring, I guess. And then that hen right there is half Shamu, and this hen, I believe, is 1/4 Shamu, but has even, in my mind, even more awesome coloration. It's got a little bit of silver, got silver and gold both. Got the gold head, silver neck. And I believe that other pullet is out of the stag's pen. Pretty birds. They all got nice tight feathering. That rooster's got nice tight feathering. I like that. Eric the Red is looking pretty good considering he got in a scuffle there a couple weeks back. Yeah. So these are his daughters. Their mother would be Ghost. There's that one pullet there on the left I'm not going to keep in here. If you look at her beak, if she'll pick her head up, her beak doesn't close completely. It's got a slight gap. See that? It gives her a somewhat kind of comical appearance, but it's not an attribute that I want to pass on. And I got to be super selective because I'm crossing back to him. So there's only, they're only carrying 50% of Ghost's gene pool. The other 50% is Eric. So we're gonna tighten that up even more when we get offspring from him in the spring. I'm trying to duplicate Eric because he's got fantastic, I call him dragon legs. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's got the coveted raised scales, big massive spurs. He did have incredible spurs, but he broke them off. He's got a really nice tail. He's just a good bird. He's confident. fearless, not timid at all, but not aggressive towards humans. You know, he's very respectful when you go in the pen. And his daughters came out with that beautiful mahogany walnut lacing color. Feathers are laced with black. It's really pretty. I like this one right here. She's probably the prettiest. Good tail feathers. Nice posture. I'm not overly fond of this one. I don't know why. Maybe because she doesn't have the lacing and the coloration. I'd say this is my number two pick for pullet right here. So this is an example of line breeding, because I like the attributes that Eric has, and I want to establish them. You know, I want more than one rooster that looks like him, so I'm going to continue to back cross. I'll back cross him again to his granddaughters, assuming he survives another year or two. I think he's 4 years old, 4 or 5. He might be 5 years old at this point. He's getting up there. I need to trim his bill too. His bill's looking a little hawkish. And then this one is also his daughter. Has that wheaten coloration. She is low on the pecking order here, as you can see. The other hens are kind of mean to her. But she's a pretty little bird too. Got white shanks. She's the only one that has the... Well, no, I guess this one has... 2 of them have white shanks, right? Yeah, there's some white shanks right there. So as I was saying earlier, after I do this for, say, 4 generations, I'm going to I'll cross these guys. I'll cross one of these 4th generation. So it would be like his what? These are his daughters. So his great-granddaughter, I will cross over to Casper's great grandson. Look at the tail feathers on that one. So these are the last of the stags that I don't have pens for. I'm either gonna... Somebody can either express an interest in these stags, or they'll end up in the freezer. These probably represent the top 10, 15%, considering I hatched out total probably about 150 birds. And I think I kept, 4 roosters out of that. I mean, that rooster right there, that's Eric's son, beautiful. That huge rooster, or I should say stag, that huge stag right there is 25% liege, 75% black metallic Aseel, with a smidgen of Ganoy tossed in for good measure. Like his great-great-grandfather was Poe. Black as the night. And these pullets, I don't know what I'm going to do with the pullets yet. I got enough, I think I got 5 blues in here. I have enough, I could do a blue pen. And I got a couple blacks. 2 blacks, 3 blacks, I think. Maybe 4 black pullets. This rooster down here, this stag, came as Spectrum's his dad. A nice blue stag right there. I think Eric the Red is his father. I'm not completely sure. I got them all toe punched. I can look at them and tell who's who. But he's shaping up nicely. He's got some dark. Look how red his comb and Look at that face. That's beautiful. He's a beautiful rooster. I really liked Eric's sons. Ghost sons, Eric's and Ghost. That was a good pairing. Produced some really nice birds. White shanks, white bill. Beautiful golden Creole color with a little bit of dark blue in around the neck and tail feathers. There's that blue stag. Beautiful blue stag. Some black pullets. Huge, monstrous bird. I'm thinking that bird probably weighs 7 pounds now, maybe. I haven't weighed him, but... Or no, that's not even the biggest one. This is the biggest one. Look at the size of this one. That was hatched this spring. Holy cow. He's going to be a beast. I might have to keep him. I might have to find a pen for him. I might have to get a pen for him, I guess. I'm really curious as to what he's going to mature out to be. He's metallic black. Beautiful metallic black. Stocky. Nice fierce looking face to him. Difficult to say what the tail feathers are going to be. I'm optimistic. But the size and the coloration are very impressive on this guy. See if we can get better exposure. No, it's pretty dark. And then this cute little fella, which is at least half Aseel. I suspect Spectrum's his dad. I had 2 pins that half Aseels came out of. The pin with Lord Vader and then the pin with Spectrum. And then this guy, pretty sure Lord Vader's his dad. And I'm guessing the pure Aseel is his mother because he looks exactly, except he's bigger. He looks exactly like Lord Vader did when Lord Vader was that age. He's going to have perfect long tail feathers. Nice personality. He's a Aseel. He's just huge. He's going to be a big Aseel. That's for sure. Look at those long legs, beautiful long legs. Very small comb. Blue pullet. She's pretty.